Hello YouTube, this is 2012 for my first commentary video ever. Many people have asked me to make a glacier killing guide after competing in So Solid's glacier competition, and I've finally been convinced to share my methods. In order to access glaciers, you must have completed the Ritual of the Majorat quest. First things first, how to get there. The most convenient and practical method of getting to glaciers is using fairy rings. I usually bank an edgewheel after everything I do, so I run to the fairy ring that is very close to the Grand Exchange and bank inside Zenaris Bank. Another method is to use a Slayer ring and teleport to the Relica Slayer Caves. There is a fairy ring right next to the teleport spot that you can use to quickly access Zenaris. The fairy ring code to access glaciers is DKQ. This is the glacier area. There are 11 spawns of glaciers in this room. Glaciers have 5,000 life points at a combat level of 475. They are not aggressive no matter what. They are a very unique monster unlocked after Ritual of the Majorat quest. While in the room it is multi-combat, but you can only attack one glacier and its glacytes at a time. Also unique about this monster is the damage it will deal to you is calculated the second it hits you, so you have up until the time the attack hits you to change to the correct prayer. This means that the farther you are away from it, the more time you have to switch prayer, thus avoiding damage. Glaciers have 3 methods of attacking you. The first is a mage attack, in which it raises its left arm up and fires a blue ball of energy at you. Your prayer does not completely block it, and it can do some damage, but not very much. The next method of attacking you is a ranged attack. The glacier will raise its right arm and fire an icicle at you. Your prayers will completely stop any damage this attack could cause. The last method at range that a glacier has to deal damage to you is a cluster of icicles. Your prayers cannot block this attack, and you must move off of the square you are on when it initiated the attack. If it hits you, it will deal damage equal to half your current life points. If unprayed against, the glacier's mage and ranged attack can deal up to just under 300 life points of damage to you, so you want to make sure you pray. The farther you stand away, as I mentioned before, the more time you'll have till the attack hits you until the damage is actually calculated, so try and stand farther away. Killing the glacier itself is actually quite easy. Simply attack the glacier and pray against its corresponding attack styles, being sure to move away from the cluster of icicles if it chooses to use that attack. As soon as it hits half health, 3 glacytes will come out. A light blue glacyte, which is the sapping glacyte, will drain 10 prayer points every time it hits you. The unstable glacyte, you can see it is charging up a secondary bar. As soon as this bar hits full, you want to move away. If you get caught in the explosion by standing adjacent to it, it will deal damage equal to 1/3 of your current life points. The glass glacyte in its ability is the enduring glacyte. You want to fire 1 fire spell at it to lure it away from the glacier itself. The closer the enduring glacyte is to the glacier itself, the less damage it takes and the higher defense that it has. So switch to melee, and depending on the style that you use, the order of killing the glacytes will be different, but uniformly the unstable glacyte is killed last. The glacier takes on the ability of the glacyte that is killed last, therefore if you kill the unstable glacyte last, it will gain the exploding ability, but as you are not standing right next to the glacier, it doesn't matter. It also gains its health recharge ability, but since you are hitting so high with magic, it really doesn't matter. So finish off the glacytes, switch back to mage, and mage the glacier. Occasionally I will flash prayers. As you can see here, I did not kill it in time, so it is recharging the health, taking on the unstable glacytes ability, and it starts its second charge bar. This is perfectly okay, you do not lose too much time doing it, and you get a little bit extra magic XP. There you go. One glacier is dead. There are three main methods that I use to kill glaciers. The first two using a unicorn familiar, and the last using a steel titan familiar. My favorite by far is the steel titan method, as it maximizes kill per hour as long as I don't mess up. Method 1. The first method is for people who have laggier computers or those that have slower prayer switches and seem to get hit very often. It focuses on staying a long time at glaciers while maximizing your healing potential. This is the gear setup here. Helm of Nia's Knot, Spirit Cape, Arcane Stream Necklace, Chaotic Staff, Ferex Brassard, Celestial Surgebox, Aram Skirt, Dark Gloves, Infinity Boots, and a Ring of Vigor. In the description you can see why I chose each of these items. In the inventory we have a Dragon Defender, Chaotic Rapier, 13 Prayer Potions, 2 Overloads, 7 Sharks, actually that's 8 Sharks, Enhanced Excalibur, Healing Aura Scrolls, Fire Runes. So I will demonstrate the kill method for this setup. Overload up and immediately use your Enhanced Excalibur spec. Attack the glacier and pray against its corresponding attack style. As soon as the glacytes come out, you will fire one surge at the enduring glacyte, luring them all to you. Switch to the Dragon Defender and Chaotic Rapier. Turn on Piety or Turmoil if you have curses, and attack the sapping glacyte. Be sure to step away from the unstable glacyte. You don't want to take any more damage than necessary. As soon as the sapping glacyte is dead, attack the enduring glacyte. As soon as that is dead, kill the unstable glacyte. Switch back to your mage gear, and proceed to kill the glacier. It's quite easy. Nature runes. Alright, now I will show you one kill sped up as fast as I can do it with this method. F keys help a lot here for every single method at glaciers. If you learn to use F keys, you can take almost no damage and begin to use better methods. Oops, misclicked there. If desired, you can also bring an amulet switch using a glory or fury. This will speed up the killing of the other glacytes, but you lose one inventory space doing it.